What's up guys, it's Darth with part 2 of the 6 Schlitzes versus 100% Adults War Recap. And this is the Town Hall 9 section. Town Hall 10 and 11 will be posted down below in the description if you want to check that out. Let's get straight into the attacks. So first up is by the Grundening on number 19. I swear this guy will always be in my recaps because he will always have at least 2 or 3 triples with his world famous strategy. So, and he always hits fresh. So he starts off with a Queen Walk. That's going to turn into a Queen Charge. It's going to funnel off some buildings. Queen is walking, he's going to pick up that air defense so his healers are protected. And soon he's going to start his P.E.K.K.A. and his Kill Squad portion. Probably going to drop a rage anytime now. Save the Queen. And he's going to enter the basement soon. Yep, there it is. P.E.K.K.A's, healers, Big Dragon's up. Take out the enemy king. Gonna walk to the left. He's gonna enter the base, dropping a couple wall breakers, healers, just your normal jazz. He actually had a wall breaker fail here. The wizard tower got to his wall breakers before he could do anything about him. But he had Valks and P.E.K.K.A's beating on walls. They melted pretty quickly. And as soon as he gets his troops in the base, the rest is just GG. There's almost nothing that can stop this combination of troops. The CC Hound popped. Doesn't do much. Healer's keeping everything up. And let's fast forward through the rest of this. Yeah, pretty slow process, but gets the job done. He even has a heal in the bag. He drops it here, but to be honest, that's basically a swag spell. There was no need for it. It didn't help his troops at all since the healers were already picking off healing up his troops. So we'll just count that as a swag spell for Grundy. Now, next up is Troublemaker AK. Yeah, Troublemaker AK on number 20. He comes in here with the Queen Walk Go Hobo, Shattered Go Hobo, if I remember correctly. Oh, my bad, it's Cold-Blooded. So he starts off as Queen, Baby Dragon a funnel. Great patience on those healers. He doesn't want them to get inside this air defense range because he had dropped them like on this side, then they might have to drag along as he's going up the base. Drops in a rage, poison. He's expecting to meet the CC troops soon. So yeah, see, like right here, if he had dropped the healers on this side, they would have been sniped, but Queen is getting a little low. Yes, ability. Preserving the Queen. Golem to attract some point defense fire, so he doesn't have to burn another rage, which he doesn't have. Queen's getting a little low. Probably gonna die. Yeah. I think that's... Oh, Queen survives. Barely. So here come the bowlers. Nice angle on those as well. Making sure that they don't reroute to this gold storage, because then they're just useless. They die too quickly. Bowlers have a double giant bomb and blow up in their face. Healers protect all of them. Queen's almost up back to full, and he still has his king at half health. Still has the ability intact. He's already sending in his hogs. That's pretty good. Not waiting too long, or else he'll have time issues. And he has 2 heals for them, so not too big of a worry. The DPS, he drops 2nd heal. Hogs are starting to thin out, but there's an attack here. That's better. At this point in the raid, there's nothing left that can really stop his hogs or any of his troops, any of his remaining troops. He does a king up, queen at full health, healers, bowlers, golem. Base is pretty much wrecked. Let's get through the rest of this, and that's a wrap. Good job to AK. It's a new recruit as well. So our recruitment team has been pretty active in getting fresh new talent. So next is, as always, Matthias. Him and Grundy are probably some of the best Town 9 attackers I've seen. And so I brought this raid. I want to show you guys this raid because of witches. I used to love witches back in the day. This was almost 6 months ago, back when you'd see mass witch attacks, and I used to do back when I was a Town 9, mass witches and queen charge dragons were my bread and butter. But then they kind of killed off witches, and I haven't really seen them since. But the witches have great value here. They're tanking, so his heroes actually survive a lot longer because the queen is a little bit it's embedded into the base. So the witches, the skeletons pull her up so that his queen can take him out. So he has witches coming down this right side of the flank, and his queen's about to follow, take out this air defense. And if you think about it, there's nothing else left. He has 3 hounds. Probably has 4 actually. I'm not sure why he brought 4, because yeah, he didn't need 4 is a bit of an overkill. Probably could have gone away with 3 or even 2. Probably not 2, probably 3 max. But he needs the tanking, so it's all good. There's a nasty air trap right here. So he has 5 loons and a lava hound to send at those, as well as his queen who's coming up. The skeletons are protecting her, so that was actually pretty good. Pretty good scouting, or pretty good planning, I guess. Everything's collapsing. He has 3 unbusted hounds. So he's lucky that his cleanup was already beginning. The witches were helping his queen clean up. He had a couple of minions and pups on those storages. Let's fast forward through the rest of this because it's over. Alright, next up is our leader, Ares, on number 24. And he's been loving the strat, even at Talent 10 on his account. He's been playing around with this shattered. I think he uses a lot more bowlers in this Talent 10, but he uses shattered. I'm not sure what to call this. Bova, or back end baby drags or mass baby drags. Hard to say. Quakes open everything so that you can reach all the air defenses. Drops in a heal to greet the CC troops, and bowlers are responsible for getting. The bowlers and the queen are responsible for getting those air defenses. So they start getting in the middle. He drops another rage for them. Air defenses start dropping, and it's placing these baby dragons strategically around the base so that they're far enough that they can rage up by themselves. So each one is effectively outputting like twice the DPS that it would by itself. So great patience. His queen ability is still intact, and one air defense doesn't go down. So he's just waiting for the queen and for his baby dragons to start picking off the archer towers so that he can kind of get that with his queen. Let's fast forward through this because it's pretty slow going. So he has one baby dragon left, and he has a full health queen. Baby dragon dies, but right now it's air defense versus queen, and queen will always win. And there's a golem. So he gets this in the nick of time. It was pretty clutch queen. But overall, a really creative attack. Next, we're going to go down to number 25. A hit by Daniel. He's also our newest co-leader, so props to him. I'm not sure if I said this in a previous video or not, so might as well say it now. Going with a single zap quake, and it's pretty good with his air raids. That's Hound CC comes and distracts the queen, which is unfortunate. And he has a bit of a wall breaker fill, but his king is able to bust through the wall. Maybe he should have like dropped his queen elsewhere to prevent her from locking on, but he still gets the job done regardless. Starts at 6 o'clock deployment. Queen's dealing with the pups, and he's probably going to pop the ability soon. So, 6 o'clock. He's hasting his looms into the sweeper. They do fine. Nice spread of pups already. The sweeper's actually pushing them back so that they're safe from any DPS and they can do some cleanup. He's out of hounds at this point. He's like one left. Very like small sliver of health, I think. Oh, my bad. He actually has another one. Kind of hidden. But he has no more spells, and there's a wizard tower that's gonna do some work. But at this point, with that hound that's gonna come in tank for his loons, and he has a ton of pups done already starting to clean up, he can afford to have a slower cleanup process. So that hound was MVP. By themselves, the loons would have all died to that Tesla farm, but his hound came clutch. Fast forward through the rest of this. Get on to the next attack. So props to Daniel. The next one is by Bunny. There's also a new face around here on number 27. This was a queen charge shattered hobo. And this is like one of those old meta bases where you have like the isolated queen chamber with a ton of storages to stall your attack. And then you have like a lane that's like feeding inside the base. To be honest, I have no idea why that became a thing, because it just gives your queens access to so many different things. Queen takes care of the hound, and golems start routing in. Bowlers in as well. So great secondary funneling as well. Like this building going down, and there's an empty compartment here. So his bowlers are forced to go inside. You can see his queen's still stuck up there trying to take out trash. So that's the reason why they used to have like those isolated queen chambers with a ton of storages, because it just eats up a lot of time. Even with the, like, in the past meta, ages ago, whenever you had the extra 30 seconds, you couldn't afford to spend too much time there. Hog's starting to peter out, but with the golems tanking for the expo, it's all fine. There's nothing left in the base. It has a swag queen ability, which he pops now to speed things along. The cleanup process has already begun. He lost his hogs to that archer tower, but queen grabs it. Oh, a solid attack. We have 2 more left. We have number 29, who is hit by Ray, also known as Shockwave. So he's coming in with one of his signature pentas. Nice base, nice recognition of, like, you can zap that air sweeper and that air defense. It's never to put both of them, like, pissing up against each other, because that's always a threat. It's pretty valuable. Now you know that you don't have to worry about air sweeper pushing you back. And this air sweeper is actually pointed the wrong way, per se. Pushing is not affecting his balloons, just affecting the hounds, which don't really matter too much. He's dropping in his last few hounds. He still has his CC hound in the bag. He's probably for this last air defense. And yes, holding on to his heal and his rage. Finally drops that heal. Still has that rage up. Kind of going a little thin on loons, but still has two hounds up and a swag this rage. It's been a while since I saw this attack, but yeah, I think he swags the rage. Way to go. 1 hound up. So that's a swag rage penta. So pretty sexy hit. Now, last attack is by Logan, or also known as Addy, on number 38. Ooh. Wrong one. Oops. Huh. Yeah, number 38. 70 cents off, 36 is 38, not bad. This is on a lower level base, but this is one of those, like, old school attacks, and kind of have a soft spot for Dragon. Funneling off stuff, using that wizard to grab that town hall. I'm gonna speed through this a little bit. Takes a while to get through the storages. Finally, he's meeting the expo. Rages up to deal with the queen. Drops that poison a little bit late. Would have helped with the king a little bit more, but really didn't need it. And he has 1 more poison for the C2. Drops in his king to help funnel the queen inside. Drops in his yeah, he actually has a wall. Oh, wow. Thought he would have a wall breaker fail, but he does well in that. I don't know how that happened. Pop's ability. To be honest, at that point, I'm not sure if he really needed that poison, because he seemed to do fine without it. Maybe take an extra elixir spell. But right now he has 2 air defenses still up, and he the Hound that's approaching that air defense. And his Queen and Heroes are gonna take out that last air defense. He swags their rage in this attack. Fast forward stuff, drags are pretty slow moving. Not much to really talk about for them. Yeah, swags are rage. So, Town Hall 9's back. Give a brief shout out to the Town Hall 9's 6-pack. That was Grundy, who actually had a 12-pack between his two accounts. Logan with the 6-pack, Bunny with the 6-pack, Matthias with the 6-pack, and Ray with the 6-pack. So way to go, guys, and almost everyone else had. I know there were a couple like really close to 99s and 97%, so almost 6-packs, and I think almost everyone tripled at least once. So just great job to the Talent 9s, and hopefully we can keep this up moving forward. Alright, until next time, catch you later.
Yeah, I've been killing this shit. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been cooking that shit, now they fucking with this. Yeah,